Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Duskmos, and today I've got the Keeley Electronics Echoes and the Generation Loss Mark II from Chase Bliss. Let's check them out. So for this Signal Colors Layers video, I'm pairing up these two to hear how they sound working in series. That's one into the other. I've got the Modor NF1, big digital synth over here, piping in stereo signal into the Echoes, coming out stereo into the Generation Loss, and then out stereo into the TX6, and then out into the camera. As you can see plainly up front, the Echoes is a delay and a looper, and it's a whole lot of fun. And the Generation Loss is a tape saturation, wow and flutter kind of emulation. And combined, we're going to see what kind of shenanigans we can get into today. The Echoes is on loan to me from my affiliate partner, Zounds.com. If you're curious about current pricing or want to know more info about it, definitely check out my link in the description. Okay, as always, I like to start with my clean sound, so we'll go ahead and hear it. I'll probably switch up some different vibes just to get some variation here, but this is what we're going to start with. I'm just going to noodle around on the key step that I have down here off camera, which is controlling the NF1. So let's go ahead and get the Echoes on, so let's hear that. You can dial in some modulation. You kind of get those pitch wobbles when you change the time up, which is always kind of fun. Real deep modulation there. Slow down the rate, but increase the depth by... Actually, we'll max it out. Let's speed it up a little bit. What's cool is the delay sound on the Echoes. You can go from sort of a tape flange to a it's more of a traditional sort of pitch modulation. You can adjust that by pressing and holding this, and you can tweak to get the secondary options. Kind of subtle here, but change up the tone. So they're brighter repeats, or we can darken them all the way. Let's go ahead and turn on some Gen Loss. Right away, you hear the saturation and the noise. I have noise on heavy. You can go to none, mild. We're going to go with heavy. the saturation, get a little bit crispier. As you can hear, we've got some failure going, the saturation up. Gonna increase wow. Flutter. Okay, I'm going to switch the echoes into looper mode, so you do that by flicking a little toggle here, and I'm just going to record a loop and see what happens. So I hit that to stop recording, so now it's looping. You can play with the gen loss. Bring the saturation down. Failure up a bit. You can switch tape models too, so that'll change the overall characteristics and feel. It changes the not only like the EQ parameters, but then also even the failure style. Thinking something real dreamy, mellow. Push the saturation a bit. Go for real thin. I'm still in looper mode, but one thing that's really cool about the echoes is you can dip it down to half speed or even reverse it. So you press and hold to reverse. The second you release, it goes back to playing forward. So you can do little hits of reverse. Now, if you double tap, that's how you get into the half speed mode. It's not recording anymore, but I can play on top of this if I want to. And you can hear it still has the delay as well. So I'm going to find another sound actually that might let me add to this, put another layer on top. Say I like this weird little squelch. We'll go ahead and just record. Stop recording. And you can hear it's in there. with the delays as well. I'm gonna find another sound. Let's say I like this. Just go ahead and record that in. Actually, I'm going to bring it back to normal playback speed. So now I have that layer in there. You can do the sort of tape tricks with this foot switch here, which is now set to stop, so you can do those kinds of things. Which is super cool. You can also kill the dry signal. So now, when you do the stops, you lose it all. Or you can do unity. It's kind of like you have a tape layer on top of everything that's coming in. Super cool. Do reverse half speed. And then you can just click this to stop it. Oh, actually, I'm recording. And there we go. That is the Echoes from Keeley, the Generation Loss Mark II. Just a really fun 1-2 combo. I think any kind of looper that you can use to capture something sort of in the moment and build layer on top of layer is always super useful. Like what I just did there, I don't know that I would have programmed that necessarily, but playing that in and just finding those combinations really leads to some happy accidents, and that's always super fun. And the Generation Loss is just a mojo machine. Love this thing. Yeah, really, really fun and useful, I think. I mean, as long as you like that lo-fi sound, this is almost a utility that has its own flavor and flair with the delay built in, but then you throw this on top and you're making magic. All right, so again, if you're interested in the Echoes, definitely check out my affiliate link in the description, zounds.com. You can also check out my wish list with some other cool stuff that I'm into on that as well. But that's going to be it for me this time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.